Hey folks, Omar from the product team. I'm going to walk you through how to install the Slack app in Slack. So groundcover Slack app in your Slack workspace. So what I'm gonna start off by going to the integrations connectors, and here we have Slack. Now, until I configure the groundcover Slack app in my workspace, I cannot use the Slack app, and that's why right now I don't have my connections. If I go over to the org connectors, and this is an admin only tab, so I need to be an admin in order to configure groundcover Slack app in my Slack workspace. Once I have that, every user could go ahead and use that for themselves. So we need to make sure that the Slack app is enabled, and then I just walk through the guide here. So I could take a look at the manifest if I want to see, what's going on in the Slack app in our manifest, because you're actually going to be creating the Slack app using a Slack manifest yourself. It's not a shared app, but I'm just going to go ahead and click create. And this automatically bakes in the manifest and takes me to Slack. Here I just choose the workspace that I want to install it on. So this is, our own internal Slack workspace. Okay, click on next and then create. And cool. So now I have Slack. I went to the Slack website, and it shows me the app that I've created. So the app is called groundcover. And now let's just open this in a new tab. So now I see, okay, I need to download the icon. Let's go ahead and do that. And then down here, if I follow the instructions, there's an add app icon. So I just go here and select the groundcover icon. Cool. So that would appear in the Slack app in the Slack workspace. And now I need to go ahead and copy the ID, paste it here. Here I could just call it something like groundcover demo. And if we go back, so I need to copy the secret as well. So let's just do that. And all of this is going to be afterwards revoked. So I'm feeling fine with sharing it. So let's call this groundcover demo as well. And here the important part is that I need to give it a scope of connections right in order to create the Slack app with socket mode, which is what we are doing. And then I'm going to need to copy the XApp token. So I'll copy that, paste it in here. It's a bit longer. You will see, you could, open the eye and view it fully. And then I will press create. So in this moment, it takes me to an OAuth with Slack. That's needed in order for groundcover to get the XOXB token, so that you could use that same Slack app in order to send notifications for monitors and such. So I'm going to allow it. And this takes me back to groundcover. So this is the previous page that we used to have for the connectors. So right now it's going to be in the org tab here for Slack. So you see that now I have the Slack app configured. If I have multiple workspaces, I could go ahead and do another process of creating another app for that. We do support it. But what I want to show you now is the my connections part. So basically from this point on, every user can go ahead and do a personal connection with that same Slack app, but it's not needed in order to send notifications. So I could go ahead now, for example, and go to notification routes, create a route, choose my Slack app. You could see it has the app icon, and inside you will see all the different channels, and I can search the map. So something like this, and just pick that and create a route which send notifications to that channel. So users no longer need to be an admin that need to create the Slack webhook in order to send Slack notifications. Everything that we did can also be done from the destinations page. So you can do the same exact thing from the Slack app here. They're basically creating the same object, and I can also see it here. So once I start using it in notification routes and monitors, I will see who uses it and so on.